Well. Oh yeah, by the way, okay, I don't want to do this. Fuck, shit. I don't want to use profanity, but when I use profanity within the first couple of seconds of the video, YouTube won't be allowed to put ads on this video. I hope it works out. But what I do want to do is listen to this album. You guys made me a little excited, honestly. You told me, hey, you will love this one. Oh no. I'm very aware that he apparently made this album with live performances or touring in general in mind. So this probably goes very, very well in a live setting. I'll find out, honestly. Fate in the Future, another direction near Louis Tomlinson. By the way, only like maybe it's Louis, maybe it's Louis, maybe it's just Lou. One person told me it's Louis, pronounced the French way. It was only one person. That's what kind of makes me think maybe it's not, maybe it's Louis. It wouldn't make any sense to me why this man, probably also British, should be called Louis. I might as well just go for Lou or Mr. Tommy, Mr. Tomlinson. I don't know. We'll find a way. We will find a way. Come on. We have the setting. He has the black and the red. I turned off the lights, so now it's actually quite dark in here, but we got this very intimate setting going on. Now, is this gonna be like, every time you have a band, I guess there are mostly two songwriters on there. For example, the Beatles, it was McCartney and Lennon who just carried the entire songwriting process. I do not know how that's or what's the case with One Direction. I'm very aware of Harry Styles, but that's about the only one. I know that Zayn exists because of Tyler the Creator's Pillow Talk remix, and I know the other one's called Liam Payne, I believe, and Louis Tomlinson. I don't know why, but Louis Tomlinson, at least this looks a bit more mature, could be the one of the songwriters or one of the main songwriters. I will see. Anyway, The Greatest, Faith in the Future, very promising title. And The Greatest is also a very promising first song. At least it gives me faith in the future. Now, who do we got? Fred Ball, James Vincent McMorrow, and Jay Moon. I don't know any of these people. Released last November, only 3 months ago. The Greatest, Louis Tomlinson. I've never heard anything of him before, obviously. I know One Direction song. That's my entire knowledge. And I know that whatever you guys told me in the comments about this one. So, Lou, come on. Make some promises. Give me some faith in the future. Give it to me. Might as well just run with it now. Sounds like the Home Improvement intro. Tim Allen. Cool overall sound, very band based.
Tell you I'm on my way, nothing can make me late. Said I had a plan for us, time it came and changed it all. We had to disappear, cause nothing gets through here. Through that circle round my heart, where the best of me should start. I said you know me, alone we're only just as good as the rest. Together we're the greatest, we'll never be that cold again.
Now I know what you mean with live performances. Even bringing in strings in combination with the guitar. Okay, Lou. I'm definitely aware why you said this is this goes well on tour in a stadium. Everybody's singing it. He even put the reverb on it. He made it more anthemic, more majestic. Louis, Louis, Louis. Damn, okay. Off to a good start, obviously. Nothing too crazy. His voice definitely sounds like someone who has been in a boy band. It's a very boy band voice to me. Even a little guitar. E-guitar.
Your face reminded me of a love you cannot hide, but don't need to tell me why. Back dancing in the dark, back to the very start, finding pieces that can fit, making up for what we missed. I said you know me, alone we're only just as good as the rest. Together we're the greatest, we'll never be that cold again. No falling off to pieces, we're the greatest. It's you and me until the end. Life for us is never over. Greatest, we'll never be that cold again. No falling off to pieces, we're the greatest.
I'm sorry. Oh, I feel like at some point I have to interrupt, but I just had to pull the volume up a little bit, just to slap more.
You and me until the end. Life for us is never over.
Yeah. Very stadium anthemic. The chorus especially. Very anthemic. And I do believe, at least from those two verses, obviously not like too much, but the way he writes, I guess he wrote it himself mostly or completely entirely. I said it on the melodrama Writer in the Dark video as well, that you could just tell Lorde is a songwriter, and you could just tell, especially even before Writer in the Dark, I mentioned that a couple hundred years ago, before songwriters existed, she would have been a poet. It's sometimes you can just I feel like you can just tell by the way the way they write, the way they set things up. They had plans for us, time it came and changed it all. We had to disappear. Nothing gets through here, through the circle around my heart, where the rest of me should start. By the way, where the rest of him should start. I did find out this came out in 2022 and his other album came out in 2020. Harry's first album came out in 2017. I guess 2015-16 is around the time where One Direction broke up. So he definitely took his time for his first album even. I believe some singles in between from what I've seen on Spotify. But he definitely took his time. Okay, the way you know something, your face reminded me of a love you cannot hide. Don't need to tell me why, but dance in the dark. Back to the very start, finding pieces that can fit, making up for what we missed. You know me, alone we're only just as good as the rest. Okay, together they're the greatest, a power couple. We have something on our hands called a power couple, written all over your face. Wait, I need to mention this here as well, that it's all said you know me. Making up for what we missed, back to the very start. The way you know something, your face reminded me of a love you cannot hide. Yes, of a love you cannot hide. And now we're going to Written All Over Your Face by Red Triangle. Red Triangle has not been on this album before. Okay, let's see. Written All Over Your Face. Oh, by the way, this is the deluxe version. There is no other version available on Spotify, so fuck it. Okay, Red Triangle, definitely. A little funky.
Hey, babe, it's written all over your face. Say it, a hurricane, but
simple compared to the first one, where the first one was very anthemic, majestic, and now we're very, very easy, but in a good way. In a good way.
For me, that silent treatment, don't know what it's achieving. When we're finished saying nothing, can we please get back to loving? When it's good, it's really something. Can we please get back to us now?
Nice combination. The voices in the back, the guitar, the bass going up and down, the percussion.
It's written all over your face. Say it, a hurricane behind the door. So I've come ready for a war. Hey, babe, it's written all over your face. Say it, so when you find out what we're fighting for, I'll be ready to talk.
Okay, another banger for the stadium. Just send the guitarist to the front. Let it do the work.
It's written all over you. It's written all over your face. It's written all over you. It's written all over your face.
I know why you guys told me I would like this one. This is cool. This is cool. So I'm only 2 songs in, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Little bit like Fine Line, some part of it, and a little bit like an artist called, the album's called Ferdinand by Left Boy, or he changed his name to Ferdinand now, more or less successfully. One of them, you don't want coffee in the morning, yeah, then I can see on your face why you're pissed off. Well, we used to be the greatest, now we're pissed. By the way, very overall little connotations. By, I think the first song had none at all. Will we actually click them? I guess there are so little, and these are unreviewed. Ooh, so by fans, 1 contributor. To be in a hole, yeah, of course, no shit. To be in a hole is being sad. I'm not in a hole like when I'm happy. I'm not a rabbit living underground. Okay, well, all of these, yeah, probably the same. Yeah, no shit. Wow, thank you very much. Yeah, okay, maybe we will leave the annotations out of this one. It's always the same disappointment. Okay, it's written all over your face. Ooh. She is something. She is something bigger than me. Wait, these ones, have they had any? No, they haven't had any text at all. And this is a September 1st, Mike Rosé, working British music producer, between Los Angeles and London. Okay, and this one is the lead singer. Sophomore studio album. Bigger than me. In what sense is she or anyone bigger than him? Bigger than her, bigger than him. Let's see.
When somebody told me I would change, I used to hide behind a smile.
Very boy band-ish.
When somebody told me I would change, I was afraid, I don't know why. Cause soon as the world outside I realized I didn't read the signs, walking different lines. I know it took a left, trying to make it right. All of these voices, all of these choices, I don't hear them anymore, hear them anymore.
A little bit Justin Bieber, right?
When somebody told me I would change, I used to hide behind a smile. When somebody told me I would change, I was afraid, I don't know why. Cause soon as the world outside I realized, and it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me.
come on, I got to take it back. I know people are always pissed at the points where I stop the music. I haven't talked about his voice too much, but now, I mean, there aren't very specific characteristics I can find in his voice, but it's a very throughout good performance. Fair to say. But so far I haven't heard like crazy. For example, oh my god, the Adele 19 album. Wow, that woman knows how to sing. And that woman has a very, very distinct voice. But so far, on a very good level, very high level, very nicely executed.
So quick to judge, 'cause yeah, I might have changed.
A little bit of distortion right now.
But everybody does. All of those voices, all of those choices, I don't hear them anymore. Hear them anymore. When somebody told me I would change, I used to hide behind a smile. When somebody told me I would change, I was afraid. I don't know why. 'Cause so does the world outside. I break a line, and it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. I've woken up from my sleep. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. Do you ever ask why it's a black and white? How you sleep at night when you're just like me? Oh, 'cause I feel alive now. I realize that the world outside is bigger than me.
It's a good chorus. It's a good chorus. By the way, I think all of them are mid and 20s, star beginning of the 30s, right? I'm just asking him so what he's talking about. Changes, himself changing. He doesn't want to, or he used to, didn't like it. Now he's just living with it.
It's bigger than me. I've woken up from my sleep. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than me.
But Louis, honestly, how? We have heard the last song. We have heard Written All Over Your Face. Like, she can't get sober. She kind of acting a little bitchy, kind of annoying, honestly. So, how couldn't you read the signs? Oh, is he talking about something else? Maybe his different interpretations? Different interpretations. That's probably a word. Hopefully it is. Now it is. Now it has become one. Different lines. Obviously, could be the relationship. Could be also just himself. You know, when you're 5 years down the road, think about what could have been. All of the voices, all of the choices. I don't hear them anymore. To be fair, I guess when you're Louis Tomlinson, when you have, or in general, all of the band members, when you have come from this background of being part of a boy band, and that's what people know you for to start a solo career, that's, you gotta have a lot of voices telling you what to do and how to act. But he seems to be doing just fine, honestly. So anytime I would change, I used to hide behind a smile. Yeah. I was afraid, I don't know why, because it does the word outside, I've realized. Yeah, it's bigger than you. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than anyone, really. Well, you can obviously affect the way you change, but still. Okay, Louis. Lucky again. Mike Crosset, I believe we had Mike before. Yes, we have. Okay, November 11th. Let's see. Mikey Boy and Lou. Yeah, this is very written all over your face. The drum beat, little guitar on top of it. What was his name? Mike Crossey. Mike really has figured out how to play a fucking guitar and how to use those chords on the chorus are very pleasant. Mike. I love lucky again, not lucky, lucky. Almost a little Australian. Right? 'Cause I'm a hard man loose, but I figured it out, then made my way back to a life I would choose. We were lucky once, could be lucky again. I'm a hard man fine, but you figured it out, and I love you for that. Look back on time, I was lucky once, I could be lucky again. Also, again, whoever is on the drums does a great job. Great job. Not as, to be fair, a very great job for what it is, you know, for this like little pop rock band style music. It's not Anderson, but Anderson .Paak is amazing, and you can it's a very distinct sound. But for this, what it's supposed to be, very good choice, very good choice. Do we want to be lucky again? Do we want to be lucky again with this woman from the beginning? That's the real question we have to ask ourselves. That's the real question. By the way, why? I assume he's not American because the way he pronounces words is not American English at all. On the other hand, he says Subway once here at some point. So I don't know, before the pre-chorus, I believe. Yeah, I'll meet you at the favorite Subway stop. Ain't that the underground? And then he says lads, and lads is a very English or a very British term. No, a little confused on that one, Louis. Louis. I don't know. I really don't know about. And he said he's glad that she found him. I'm a hard man to find, but you figured it out, and I love you for that. I don't know. I don't think we are towards the end. Okay, whoa, wait. This is the 4th song out of. Okay, it's the deluxe version, 16. So this is literally the first quarter. I don't know if we will love her for that towards the rest of these songs. Face the music. Oh, right triangle. I don't know, Louis. I don't think you will love her for that towards the end as well. Or it's just one big metaphor and he's happy for his fans to stick with him, although he's been off the grind for some years and hasn't released anything. But I believe we're talking about this. Drunken ass bitch. Okay, face the music. Face the music. Ooh, we will. A lot of faces so far, right? You could see it in her face, written all over your face. On Bigger Than Me, he's also talking about face. Okay, never mind. Not aggressive, but forward going. The drummer, seriously, also especially on the chorus again. Amazing. Okay, hey, we're kind of back to we know that. Yeah, a little bit of midlife crisis, or not midlife, pre-midlife crisis. He still wants to be in the moment, just as he said on Bigger Than Me. But on Bigger Than Me, we kind of accepted Louis. Maybe you're still fighting the idea that this is truly bigger than him. Close your eyes and count to 10 if you're standing on the edge of falling. Open, looking down. Everything that matters is forgotten. I just wanna see By the way, oh yeah, striking to oblivion, no wonder, no worries. But honestly, he made this with a tour in his mind, and I assume he has a lot of fans in Great Britain and maybe Europe in general. So I really might as well, because if this is November last year, that tour probably hasn't even started yet. Maybe I'll listen to the other album and we'll go to one of his concerts. I'll check when they are overall, if he has announced the tour already. was it already? Wow, quick song, quick song. One more night I'm gonna choose I don't want to face the music, but I still want to dance with you. Probably he wants to, I don't want to say ignore the bad things, but kind of leave them out of his mind and just focus on the nice things. By the way, this one right here, close your eyes and count to 10 if you're standing on the edge of falling. And then he says, I just want to stay in the moment the rest of my life. Well, probably in this moment he's talking about the moment from the chorus where he's dancing with her. But this one, close your eyes and count to 10 if you're standing on the edge of falling. Open up and looking down, everything that matters is forgotten. I feel like we're making a lot of progress here. Then he just says, nah. Fuck that. Fuck that. Face the music. Okay. Chicago. Red triangle again. Chicago. What the fuck does Louis Tomlinson do in Chicago? Maybe the girl is from Chicago. Oh, Chicago house music's very good. Obviously, Ye's from Chicago. A lot of good artists in general are from Chicago. I don't know about Chicago as a city, though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I've never been, but I have not heard the greatest things, to be fair.
I saw you at a baby, did you? Use any of the names we like? And is your brother doing okay? Is he still getting out of fights? I'm sorry that your mom don't like me. I'm sorry that I brought that on myself.
Both. Okay, I'm sorry, a little fun of the pronunciation.
They say bitter ends turn sweet in time. Is that true for yours and mine? 'Cause if you're lonely in Chicago, you could call me, baby. Has it been long enough that you can't forgive me? Just because it didn't work doesn't mean it's meaningless to me. It just wasn't meant to be.
Okay, we're catching up with, I think this is an old relationship, right? So far from the album, I wouldn't say that it's his problem. Honestly, I don't think it's your fault. From the beginning, it was kind of, okay, no, not the beginning, but the second song. The Greatest was a good start for the relationship. But it turns sweet in times, that's true of yours and mine. I don't know if this one's sweet already. I don't know.
Have you seen how my life's been going? 'Cause I've been wondering what you'd say. Would you have told me to keep going? Or would you say to walk away? You always made me feel much better, and I'll always be grateful for that. They say bitter ends turn sweet in time. If that's true for yours and mine, and you feel lonely in Chicago, you could call me.
But this is a very boy band-like song, right? Or is it just me?
Just because it didn't work doesn't mean it's meaningless to me. I didn't have to search 'cause I still know your number. I bet that you didn't think that I'd remember. Just because it didn't work doesn't mean it's meaningless to me. It just wasn't meant to be.
You really held on to that relation or to that person.
Meant to be. No, it just wasn't meant to be.
maybe, not necessarily, but referencing to Bigger Than Me, where he talked about taking the left or the right road, and now he's coming back to that decision. It's literally what I talked about. 5 years from now, when you think, hey, what could have been? Now he is thinking the same thing. Lou and me together, same person again. The same as I and Adele. Adele's 19, her album about her first relationship. Oh, a great fucking album. Wow. I didn't expect that from her. Quite soul-y, jazzy, bluesy, even funky. I also talked about her and I being literally the same, apart from obvious facts like gender and shit.
It just wasn't meant to be. So if you're lonely in Chicago, you can call me, baby. Have you been long enough that you can't forgive me? Just because it didn't work doesn't mean it's meaningless to me. Didn't have to search 'cause I still know your number. I bet sometimes you still like to wear my jumper. Just because it didn't work doesn't mean it's meaningless to me. Just wasn't meant to be.
Okay, he bets sometimes she likes to wear his jumper. Sometimes, maybe, he doesn't know for sure. By the way, nah, if the relationship ended, I and she, you know, of course, like when you're boyfriend, girlfriend, it's cute to, okay, maybe not for the boyfriend to wear the girlfriend's clothes, but for a girlfriend to wear the boyfriend's clothes. But when the relationship's over, you better give me my shit back. I'm sorry, I need them. Fred Ball and James, okay, we're bringing the starters back. Now we have had Red for some songs. Now we're going back to the first song where we have had Fred Ball and James Vincent McMorrow. All this time. Could be referencing Chicago here. All this time, I thought about you. Maybe. But I can have some first thought of understanding why it's called Faith in the Future. Although maybe, no, I think we still have some progressing to do. But so far, Faith in the Future. He's in general very, very optimistic, right? He still has, like, for the girl from Chicago. Okay, Lou.
It's late now. I'm trying to find the words to say for ages.
Complete change in sound. In his voice.
Just have patience. It's not how you spend the time, as if you waste it. And I keep on building mountains, hoping that they'll turn to gold. But the truth is, I still doubt that what I do can get me home when it gets cold. Oh, sometimes I lose my hope.
Synth bass, bouncing off left and right.
Our eyes meet, and I can tell that you're the same as me.
Literally him and I and Adele. The Holy Trinity.
It's the way we see ourselves through walls of trees.
Yeah, oh my god. Throughout the entire album, I really did not stop the music that often. Mostly because obviously I'm always talking shit on top of it, but mainly because I didn't want to. I don't want to. Please don't let me edit this. Please don't make me. It's literally like right now, it's 8 minutes before midnight. And today is Tuesday. And tomorrow in 8 minutes is Wednesday when this video will come out. I had the same thing with the Adele album on Friday. Fuck.
And you keep on building mountains, hoping that they'll turn to gold. But the truth is you still doubt that what you do can get you home when it gets cold. Oh, sometimes you lose your hope. The friends we make, the love we take, is worth the pain. The friends we make, the love it takes, is worth it all this time. All this time.
I think this song goes really hard on a late night drive
All this time.
or a long road trip at night.
It's worth it all this time.
So interesting sound. Sun is shining in the sky, Mr. Blue Sky. I'm it's a little bit like that. Anyway, okay, hey, he is still. At first, I thought, especially during the chorus, I thought, okay, at first, maybe what I talked about on the previous track, him being very faithful in the future and optimistic. I don't know about that one right here. I sometimes lose my hope, but and that's why I didn't say anything. Now we know it's worth it. We do know it's worth it. Sometimes you lose your hope. The friends we make, the love it takes, it's worth it. It is worth it. Honestly, nice message. Very wholesome album overall. Okay, obviously, second, third, well, the second song not so much. Bigger Than Me was good. It was working on himself. But right now, when we're like towards the heart of the album, we are a very wholesome message overall. Polar opposite to probably what's going to come in March. Okay, it's worth it all this time. Glad it is out of my system. Nicholas Rapture. Alice Merton, a Norwegian singer-songwriter, Aurora Axnes. Okay. October 14th. This is a probably no, the other one was at least September, October 1st. But this is definitely another single. Track 8. Out of my system. What's he trying to get out of his system though? Quite aggressive.
Slowly, I never wanna go slowly.
Very aggressive.
I only wanna go faster.
Pretty aggressive.
Disaster every time.
Okay, really fucking aggressive.
With me, I know you wanna come with me. Take anything you can carry and leave everything else behind. I am only half of what I think I can be. Gotta get it out of my system. Gotta get it off of my chest. I've lived a lot of my life already, but I gotta get through the rest.
Little early 2000s, right? Not early, mid 2000s.
Demons, I'm taking all of my demons, putting them where I won't see them, 'cause I just wanna feel alive.
By the way, obviously I'm gonna take it back, no worries. But pay attention right now during the second verse. There still is a guitar, but the chords are so chopped that it's very aggressive and forward going. Not before, on a very previous song, one of them. I talked about the guitars being very, or those chords being very pleasant to listen to. Right now they're also pleasant, but they are completely switched up.
Demons, I'm taking all of my demons, putting them where I won't see them, 'cause I just wanna feel alive. I'm only half of what I think I can be. Gotta get it out of my system. Gotta get it off of my chest. I've lived a lot of my life already, but I gotta get through the rest. Gotta get it out of my system. Gotta get it out of my system.
Nice bridge, nice bridge.
Gotta get it out of my system. Gotta get it out of my head. I've lived a lot of my life already, but I gotta get through the rest. Gotta get it out of my system. Gotta get it out of my system. Gotta get it out of my system. Gotta get it out of my system.
Only 2 minutes. Felt way longer, in a good way, in a good way. Does he, like, is it out of the system now? That's the question I have to ask. By the way, I'm only half of what I think I can be. On the greatest very first track, he talked about how they're very, very great together. And now that this half of him, the other half, his better half, is gone, now he says, I'm only half of what I think I can be. So he can take that place himself. No more self-doubt. All of my demons, put them where I won't see them. I just want to feel alive. Very apparent change in sound and in lyrics. Slowly, I never want to go slowly. Faster every time. You want to come with me. Take anything you can carry and leave everything else behind. Honestly, also sounds fun. A person that gives you that feeling, okay, maybe they are a liability, but until they murder you, it's fun. It is fun. Headline. Okay, so is it out of the system now? That's the question. Headline. Or while being in his, I don't know, aggressive mood, did some bullshit to end up as a headline. I guess we'll never know. No, we will. I will. You will too. Headline. Come on. What happened to the? What happened to getting it out of your system, Lou? Come on. Let me know. By the way, red triangle. What do we expect? Guitars, maybe strings, nice percussion.
Sometimes I wake up and I hear you through the silence. You let your pride hide all your beauty and your kindness. So fast to judge an error. You thought you knew me better. So quick to kill forever. You used to read me like a headline. So many reasons now you're not mine.
Okay, first of all, completely different from what I anticipated, but we just went from out of your system to this very summery, beachy, na-na-na-na-na-na. And okay, now I think I also understand why on Face the Music he talked about Will You Take Me Back. Maybe while out of was his system, while it was in his system, he did some dumb shit that ended the relationship.
Maybe if you take more time, I'd still be the one you wanna talk to, raising hand. Oh, if you got in my head, wouldn't be scared of what you find. You used to read me like a headline. Oh, that's the reason now you're not mine anymore.
An interesting dynamic. still can't comprehend that we just went from out of your system or out of my system to this feel-good music. I guess this is about the Chicago girl. I thought I could, but I can't forget you. Noto was running after dreams that kept us waiting. So a relationship a little longer ago, probably while he was trying to proceed music. I don't know. And she was working for her education. It sounds a lot like that Chicago girl. With the child, the mom, etc.
I wake up and I wish you were beside me.
No shit, Lou. No shit. We could kind of tell. We really could. And all of us are reading you like, oh, well, you are providing the information, but we managed to read you like a headline as well. You see, read me like a headline. He's going back. But honestly, on Chicago itself, he talked about still wanting to be with her. Like, those feelings were, at least from his side, not forgotten. Not at all. Saturdays. Yesterday. Oh, my trouble. Joey Cross. Talking about yesterday, right now it's 4 past midnight. So I kind of shot this video over 2 separate days, technically. Wow. Joe Cross. I think we have had Joe Cross on one of the first 3 or 4 tracks. Saturdays. What is he going to do on Saturdays? A lot of room for the music. Very big reverb.
I'm not supposed to be feeling dirty, cheap on Silver Street. 2:45. Hidden across my face. In the crowd, I'm counting all the days. In a haze, I'm gazing at the floor. Somebody's got your trainers on, the ones that you wore when you walked out the door. I've been wondering about what you're up to. Not for the first time.
It really isn't for the first time.
Not for the last time. And I've been thinking about the things we used to do. Not for the first time.
We are reading you like a headline.
Not for the last time.
We know.
We always used to say, Saturdays take the pain away. Nobody stays the same. No matter how much you want it, some things change. Some things change.
Another violin. And this piano being 10 rooms away from us.
Cigarette, the shadow of you sticks me to the carpet. Try to ignore it.
Oh, whoa, yeah. 1 minute 53 without interruption. Okay, come on, YouTube, just don't. Please, Master YouTube, let me upload it. I don't want to edit till 3 AM again.
Something about the way the light catches the mirror in my brain. It gives me shame. I'm staring at the door. Somebody's got your trainers on, the ones that you wore, but you're not here anymore.
Now we have a bass.
I've been wondering
the string,
not for the
the
last
violin
time.
turned into multiple strings,
And I've been thinking about the
string instruments.
things we used to do. Not for the first time, not for the last time. We always used to say, Saturdays take the pain away. Nobody stays the same, no matter how much you want it.
Very excited for the guitar,
Something's
very.
changed. Something's changed. Something's changed. Something's changed. My heart might be broken, but I won't be broken down.
Another song for the stadiums. One for the crowd.
My heart might be broken, but I won't be broken down. We always used to say, Saturdays take the pain away. Nobody stays the same, no matter how much you want it, how much you want it. We always used to say, Saturdays take the pain away. Nobody stays the same, no matter how much you want it. Something's changed.
We know you have mentioned this. Louis, Mr. Lou Bear. How much you want it? Something's changed. Yeah. And you have talked about it yourself. But hey, he still keeps that optimistic mindset. He still does. He still does. Saturdays take the pain away. Oh yeah, he wanted to chase his dreams and she was working as well full-time apparently, or working on education. So Saturdays were probably the days where you could actually have some you and me time. For the first time, not for the last time. Yeah. Will he actually get back together with the Chicago girl? Because so far, I don't think they have met yet. Or again, how he would pronounce it. I don't think they have met again. And there he is standing with a cigarette in his hand. Oh yeah, wait, Silver Tongues, and he was standing on Silver Street, right? He was standing... Oh no, he was wandering. Oh no, wait, what? Oh, this is the pre-chorus. Here, feeling dirty cheap on Silver Street, and now he is Silver Tongues with the cigarette on a street, apparently. Cigarettes. I know why he talks about the gazing at the floor, somebody's got your train. Oh wait, no, wait, what? Kind of the days for the last time. Where was it? Through my cigarette, a shadow of you sticks me to the carpet. Try to ignore it, something about the way the light catches to my brain. Yeah, cigarettes, come on, Louis. Smoke something a little bit more responsible instead. How about some crack? Oh, Joey Cross again. Ooh. Joey Cross did you Out of My System? No. This is Out of My System. No, this is Saturdays. This is Headland. This is Out of My System. We have had Joey Cross before, I know that for sure. Track 11. Oof. Silver Tongues is November 9th. Okay. Also a single, 3 days before the actual release. Let's see. I don't know what the fuck Silver Tongue means. As of course I know what silver and tongues are, but I don't know if silver tongues together. Golden Tongue, I believe, exists.
Getting high on the amber wave, going deep for the ones who do the same. Air Maxes or Silver Tongues, settling for another heavy one. Said love was a pretty lie.
I'm sorry, no worries, I'm gonna take it completely back, but I just want to know what Silver Tongues are. Air Maxes. In the previous track, he talked about the girl wearing the shoes, or someone wearing the shoes only the girl wore. Means to have a tendency to be eloquent and persuasive in speaking. The more you know. Okay, silver tongues on the Air Max. I believe Air Maxes were the only Nike shoe I have ever owned. No Dunks, no Air Max, no Dunks, no Jordans, none. But I have had the Air Max, like 7 years ago, 8 years ago.
Getting high on the amber wave, going deep for the ones who do the same. Air Maxes or silver tongues, settling for another heavy one. Said love was a pretty lie, and I choked when you smoke got in my eye. Bad logic and empty cans. I know nobody understands me like you do. You know it's times like these we're so much happier. Nights like these we'll remember those stupid jokes.
Early 2000s music.
Only we know. You know when I'm with you I'm so much happier. Nights like these we'll remember those songs we wrote. Only we know. You smile at me and say it's time to go, but I don't feel like going home.
This is so 2000s. This is basically my childhood.
Was a dirty drug. You like to preach with a vodka in your mug. I love all the things you know, but I'm king on a 50-meter rope. We stand up tall and beat our chests. We shout some things that we'll regret. Sit down with a master plan. I know nobody understands me like you do. It's times like these we're so much happier. Nights like these we'll remember.
This is so 2000s. I like it, I like it, I like it. Lulu. And honestly, at this point, you even got me excited for this fucking bitch. Nah, she's not a bitch. She's cool. She seems cool. She seems cool. They seem cool together. Let's put it like that. I choked when you smoke out of my eye. Bad logic and empty cans. Was a pretty night. By the way, that bitch. Okay. Now she's a bitch. Seriously. What a fucking hypocrite. First of all, okay, he also smoked, but she's smoking and drinking vodka from a mug. Not even like, at least have some class. Come on. Look at me. Have some class, bring a glass. Don't drink your vodka out of a fucking mug, girl. Yeah, and also, she's the one smoking, and now she's saying, hey, come on. Weed? Seriously? Come on. Weed? Who are you? Chicago girl. This is us. Obviously, it must be her. The way she's talking about it's all the same girl. The way you understand me like you do. Nobody understands me like you do. This is seriously just on your face and headline and etc. Distorted guitars.
Me until the end, waking up to start again. You and me until the end, waking up to start again. There's nowhere else that I would rather be, because it's times like these we're so much happier. Nights like these we'll remember those stupid jokes. Only we know. You know when I'm with you.
By the way, I guess it's also kind of not like the nicest thing to be together with an artist or especially a musician, because you can tell those we remember that's like the songs we wrote. If shit goes south, like you just know they're gonna talk about you. You just know they will in their music. That's what they do. On the other way, songs we wrote, Taylor and her partner, the current one, also write songs together. But I guess on the other hand, like that's kind of fun, right? On the other hand, stop stealing my ideas, Louis, okay? No, please don't. Okay. Another great song for the concert. Another great song for the concert. Really. Very, okay. Oh no, the lyrics are also a little more lighthearted right now. You might also like Rich Flex by Drake and 21 Savage. I'm a notorious Drake hater. Not, yeah, okay, I am. Maybe, hey, April 1st, I'm gonna listen to a Drake album and just shit on him for like an hour, 30 minutes straight. Maybe. Getting high on the amber wave. Bad Logic and Empty Cans. You do. Okay, maybe. I know after the second song, I believe I said, fuck her off. Not fuck her off, but like cut her off. But right now, maybe bring her back in. She is a beauty. We are world class. Okay. Almost like the first song, right? The first song being the greatest. Together we are world class. Let's find out. But again, a very, very promising faith in the future. At least from him, from Mr. Louis Tomlinson, Mr. Louis William Tomlinson. Troy Austin. English. Okay, he's English. Still a very, it seems like from, I don't know, Northern England. Some of the words or the way he pronounces them are very, very distinct, even for a British accent. Okay, but now she's beauty and we are world class. Are we? I am world class. Are you too? I hope you are world class as well. Well, you're here with me, so you are world class as well. Very 80s, the weekendy after hours.
Conversation is currency. Shapes become language.
Joe Cross.
Square eyes and sunglasses. Find faces in the trees. Fabricated fairy tales. Bring a new world to life. Sit down in the space and time.
By the way, during the chorus, the drum beat sounds like a fucking horse running. Doesn't it? To me, it does.
Escape the inevitable, fade into light. So cold the empathy, 'cause I'm with you tonight. Are we one or are we two? Are we me or are we you? Have we been all this before? Do you see what I see? It's beautiful.
Pet Shop Boys. The Pet Shop Boys. This sounds like the Pet Shop Boys. That's what it reminded me of.
Surrounded by. She is beauty, and we are world class. Forever, we'll let the feeling
I think for the sake of stopping at some bar, I believe. Come on. YouTube's got me already. This, but I don't want to interrupt. But they make me do that. Ooh. I don't want to edit, but they make me do that. Ooh. Have we been all this before? I think they're, I don't want to say back together, but definitely spending time again. Right? We let the feeling last. She's beauty. This is a little bit like the song about dancing, right? Ooh, which one was it? Face the Music. On Face the Music, he said that he wanted to... Wait, was it Face the Music? He wanted to ignore the music and just enjoy the moment. And this is basically this, surrounded by the light. He just wanted to dance and ignore the music, right? Oh, maybe it wasn't Face the Music, it was another song. Lucky again? I don't know, one of them. One of the first 5. I talked about that. This is the same again, over and over. Oh yeah, you can see my cursor. Sure, I forgot. We had the feeling last. She's beauty. This could be one of the deluxe songs. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Because okay, yeah, sure, we do know, but it brings nothing new to the conversation, which is currency. Because right now we have had this before. We have had this before. It's literally him and this girl. Common people. Well, right now, come on. Okay, what the fuck? We are world class, and now we are common people. Okay, Fred Ball? Oh yeah, Fred Ball, J Moon. I think the ones from The Greatest, right? The producers. Let's see. Okay, well, first we were world class and now we are common people. I don't know, that doesn't make too much sense to me. But we have to listen to the song first to judge that. Well, it sounds way more common than the previous song.
Home, a house full of terrorist dreams. That was enough for me. You know, you had to see it to believe. All the late nights, good times, the mistakes, and the heartbreaks. When I get lost, I go back to where I started. Common people, nothing's changed. You'll hear strangers singing your name. If you act like you're one of us, if you act like you're one of us. Common people, not who you know, just how far you're willing to go. If you act like you're one of us, if you act like you're one of us. I took her to the local. No deep pockets, but big hearts. Do you see what I see?
Very pleasant acoustic
Now
sound.
we're all out screaming on the dance floor. All the late nights and the good times, the heartbreaks, the mistakes. When I get lost, I go back to where I started. Common people, nothing's changed. You're just strangers singing your name. If you act like you're one of us, just act like you're one of us. Common people, not who you know.
I'm again just playing the music. Lou, I promise. I'm not acting like one of you, but I am ripping you off. But hey, a very, very, very pleasant change in sound. Very calm. I mean, for me, it's literally 12:30, 12:30 midnight at this point. So this is a nice change of pace for me. For me, all the late nights, good times. Yeah, sure. I guess, yeah, you're still, I mean, to be fair, like, they are still just normally humans. Oh yeah, you can never see my quotation marks. They're still normally humans. But you're famous. Lou, come on, you're famous. I know, after all, you're common, but you're also not common.
Just how far you're willing to go. If you act like you're one of us, if you act like you're one of us. Common people, nothing's changed. You're just strangers singing your name. If you act like you're one of us, just act like you're one of us. Common people, know who you know. Just how far you're willing to go. If you act like you're one of us, just act like you're one of us.
Two electronic guitars going at the same time. Very, very nice. Very pleasant. Come on, people. Probably could be a deluxe song, right? But what I'm wondering, I don't know how the One Direction band ended. Like, did they end like the Beatles because of this fucking Japanese ass bitch? Or no, but seriously, I have watched some of the Beatles documentaries, and Yoko Ono is seriously, why? She, but not in a good way, like in a bad way, bitch, but not in a way that she's a bad bitch. No, like, she's just a bitch, okay? An annoying, and just annoying bitch. Also, this video where John Lennon and Chuck Berry performed. Chuck Berry, I hope you have heard of him, performed one of Chuck Berry's all-time classics, and Yoko Ono just going complete psycho mode. Like, literally, I believe that woman has some sort of mental illness. Luckily, at some point, the microphone engineer or whoever engineered anything just cut her out. They just deactivated her microphone. Oh yeah, by the way, what I was wondering, okay, let's take it back. I don't know how One Direction came to an end, if it was mutual, if it was someone fucked up. But in case, do they like still keep in touch? Do Harry and Louis just go out, grab dinner every once in a while, exchange what's happened? How close were they in the beginning? I don't know. Please let me know. Please let me know. Please let me know. Angels Fly. Huh. Of course, Robbie Williams, classic song. But I don't know, when I hear Angels Fly, it always, I think, it gives me the feeling that someone's died. Maybe. Oh yeah, Red Triangle again. Guitars.
Nothing really matters. Nothing really hurts. We can talk about it. It'll only make it worse. saying who did what, where it went wrong. I wanna hear all that, but right now, all I need you to know is you'll be okay. We can talk tomorrow. I'm on my way with some time to borrow. If every star is an eye in the sky, you'll see angels fly. I'll knock on your door, it'll save me from calling. I won't say a word, it can wait till the morning. If every star is an eye in the sky, you'll see angels fly. Look at the horizon.
Again, again, just zoning out listening to the music. By the way, I need to tell you guys, I'll knock on your door, it will save me from calling. I believe technology is good and all, but obviously this is before my time. Like the moment I got, or I came emotionally and physically to the point where I wanted to have a relationship and shit, I was way out of the we don't have phones era. Mobile phones especially. And mobile phones are cool and all, but this just always has something more romantic to me. This classic image of Romeo and Juliet, or just someone standing outside with a boombox screaming, confessing their love. On the other hand, I believe I'm something of a fucking introvert, and if anyone knocks on my door unannounced, I'm overwhelmed. I can't handle it. But I'll be okay. Come on, we can talk tomorrow as well. We can talk tomorrow. Okay. But now I want to enjoy.
Tonight in the sky, you'll see angels fly. Look at the horizon. Does it make you feel small? Put the pain behind you now. You don't need it anymore. There's a time for saying who did what, where it went wrong. I wanna hear all that, but right now, you know it's not where we're going. There were problems in this empty bottle at the bottom, but we drained all that, so right now, all I need you to know is you'll be okay. We can talk tomorrow. I'm on my way with some time to borrow. If every star is an eye in the sky, you'll see angels fly. I'll knock on your door, it'll save me from calling.
We have arrived at the B-side. We really have. For some songs now, we really have arrived at the B-side. Wow.
I won't say a word, it can wait till the morning. If every star is an eye in the sky, you'll see angels fly. Angels fly. Angels fly. You'll see angels fly. Angels
Very pop rock progression. By the way, if every star is an eye in the sky, if you know what biblically accurate angels looked like, yes, you'll see angels fly. Because I believe, I don't know, I only know it from memes, but apparently in the Bible, angels have been described as just like a big ball of a bunch of fucking eyes with, I don't know, 20 wings around it. Quite unpleasant to look at, if you imagine that. So now in the sky, you'll see angels fly. But that's nice. I won't say a word. It can wait till the morning. Well, on the other hand, the morning comes if we think about written all over your face, and she has had too many vodkas in her mug and doesn't want to hear it. But for now, we are still romantic. Holding on to a heartache or to heartache. Oh. Of course, we got the gang back together. Oh. Wait. Okay, I won't look what the last one's called because the album is called Fate in the Future, and I wonder what the last song's gonna be called. Right now, Holding On to Heartache. Is he gonna let go? I don't want to see the I don't want to get spoiled. Oh no. Okay, fuck it. I've seen the title of the last song.
You said I'm holding on to heartache. You said I'll wear it like a crown. It's gonna drag me down. I'm holding on to heartache. You should be staring at the sky. The birds just passing by, love. The wind it held us up, but we knew that it would change. Creates the strangest feeling, just slowly waiting for the end. I still have dreams about it, the moments as they came. The moments never shown to us because we faded into darkness. I could still hear a silence, I could still hear a clock that's ticking. You said I'm holding on to heartache.
By the way, Faded into Darkness. Basically the album cover. Really? I don't think I ever heard someone very literally naming or describing the album cover on a song or an album in general.
Gonna drag me down, I'm holding on to heartache. You should be staring at the sky. The birds just passing by, love. Holding on to heartache. The nights they change in seasons, become the strangest days. I called you twice, but then regretted it and changed my number. The questions that I'd ask you, where did it all go wrong? There's endless versions of the thing.
I said it in the, or not in the, at some point in the beginning. Lou and I are just the same. But, hey, I'm clever. I don't do calls, I do voicemails, because I can, not voicemails, but voice memos, because I can delete that shit and re-record them.
That keeps me drifting back to darkness. I could still hear your silence, I could still hear a clock that's ticking. You said I'm holding on to heartache. You said I'd wear it like a crown. It's gonna drag me down, I'm holding on to heartache. You should be staring at the sky. The birds just passing by, love. You know the party's over. like a crown. It's gonna drag me down. I'm holding on to heartache. You should be staring at the sky, the birds just passing by.
But he's painting a very good picture of himself throughout this album. He said that he didn't like change, that he wants things to stay the same. Now he's gonna hold on to this shit. Obviously. A very interesting bridge though. Party's over when you're standing in an empty space alone. Time can always heal you. We know that from one of the previous songs. If you let it make its way into your bones. Nothing's ever easy, to be honest. I'm not easy on myself. The thing that I see, the tree, the place between just comes back. A lot of things he talked about previously. Him not being easy on himself. The time not being able to let go. He kind of is holding on to heartache. I can still hear your silence. I can still, yeah, bro, come on. If like, dude, if that ain't holding on to heartache, I don't know what is. The nights they change in seasons become the strangest days. I caught you twice, but then regretted it. Where did it all go wrong? Make a left or make a right? Endless versions. Okay, right now, drifting back to darkness. Oh, not so much faith in the future. Also at the beginning of the first verse. When order would change creates the strangest feeling, just slowly waiting for the end. It's still have dreams about it, the moments as they came, the moments never shown to us because we faded into darkness. The wind that held us up. Chicago is the windy city. I'm never coming home again. I met this girl when I was 3 years old. I never loved so much, she had so much soul. Homecoming, the song about Chicago. That's the way love goes. Track 18? For me it's track 6. Oh, Target, okay, I don't know, bro, what the fuck. I'm not going to Target. I got the deluxe version. Okay, that's the way love goes. Is it though? Only question is, what's gonna be our end point? Is he gonna say, hey, like, that's just what it is, but I'm still faithful in the future? It's just like a part of it. Let's see. Louis. Mr. Lou. Mr. Tomlinson.
Here are some words I know that you don't want to hear. I think she's moved on, mate. It's almost been a year.
Probably.
We haven't seen you yet. We've given you your space. Pick up the phone, 'cause now it's time you let say. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Remember when you told me I should give it time?
Literally, me being overwhelmed with having to emotionally support other people. The people just trauma dump on you, and you're just like, yeah, really be like that, right? Really sucks. I love it.
That's the way love goes. Remember when you told me I should give it time? Well, here's the chance for you to take your own advice. We're going out to end up somewhere we'll regret, 'cause in this town it's easy to forget. That's the way love goes. I guess that's the way love goes. When it cuts you, when you bleed, that's when you're feeling it the most. That's the way love goes.
Very nice piano chords. By the way, what city or what town is he from? Okay.
Here are the words I know that you don't want to hear. moved on, mate. It's almost been a year. Not gonna ask you, but we'll make sure you're okay. Who cares, it's still us anyway. That's the way love goes.
Strings as well.
That's the way love goes. When it cuts you, when you bleed, that's when you're feeling it the most. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes.
I just want to say, very pleasant way to end the album. And also quite a mature way, also for him to just move on. For some time he really had me thinking that this might end well.
That's the way love goes.
Very short though. He could just repeat this for another 30 seconds. Louis, come on. By the way, yeah, when they said maybe that's the reason why they suggested the fucking 21 and Drake song, it's sort of we do say this to make ourselves feel better, right? But yeah, Her Loss being a fucking Drake album. Oh my god. I can ask you, but we'll make sure you're okay. Who cares? It's Her Loss anyway. Pretty much sums up. Gotta work out your feelings. Gotta work out your feelings. Chance for you to take your own advice. We're going to know. Remember when you told me you should give it time? There's a chance for you to take your own advice. Oh, we're going to end up somewhere where we regret, because in this town it's easy to forget. It is, yeah. It is easy to forget in LA. No more parties in LA. Please, baby, no more parties. I think he even talked about the parties, right? It's always been, you know, not on this song, but on the previous song. On Holding On to a Heartache. Pick up the phone, because now it's time to learn to say. It's time to learn you say. Now it's time for you to learn to say. Pleasant ending. I honestly, throughout this entire story of his, at some point he really had me thinking that we might end on a good term. We might. We did not. But we could have. Maybe. Right now, this is coming back to the title, Faith in the Future. This song isn't really having faith in the future, it's just acknowledging the present, or acknowledging the status quo, what's been before and how apparently it's always gonna be like. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Anyway, right now it's nearly 1 a.m. If 1 a.m. is in the morning. I don't know fucking times. Maybe it's 1 p.m. It's fucking 1 o'clock. My sleep schedule is so fucked. My sleep schedule is so fucked. But that's the fun of it. That's the way I go. And I will leave now. I won't leave you though behind, because this week, oh yeah, next week's already February. And next week, or this week, I'm gonna do the video where I talk about the albums for next week. And I'm gonna let you decide which one comes first. Like, not necessarily the entire order, but which one goes first. I'll have you do that on the Instagram I created. Well, what's there left to say? It's a good album, honestly. My first, I don't think I've ever really paid attention to anything Louis Tomlinson has done. I knew that he existed, but that's about it. Anyway, that's the way love goes. Good way to end. Good way to end. And now, hopefully, that's the way YouTube lets this video go up. Otherwise, I'll have to edit this. Please don't. Pray for me. Pray for me. I mean, to be fair, you will also, or you will already know by now when you've watched the video if there's any editing going on or if there isn't. I hope there isn't. I hope I can just upload this and go to bed. Fuck. Okay, bye.